dead time comes into play. We will be recording on YouTube as well. The camera looks like it's just a hair sideways.
Which one?
The top. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
All right.
not gonna mess with it.
All right, so we just moved one room over for this week. Hopefully the audio is better in here. If you guys are still having audio problems, I did watch the feedback last week. If you're still having audio problems, make sure that if you're casting on your TV, that both your product or whatever you're using to stream on is the volume turned up, and then turn the volume up on your TV as well. Again, my name is Aaron. If you guys want to check in at the bottom, and if you guys need any help or anything like that, looks like I froze.
You're not frozen.
Oh, okay.
You're just not moving.
You want to check in at the bottom and let people know you're here. If you guys need anything explained anymore, or if you have any feedback, go ahead and throw it down there in the comments below. Again, this is going to be on YouTube as well. We did have some people say that they didn't have access to Facebook, so I'm going to be looking at the bottom camera and going back and forth a little bit, so bear with me. Today we're going to be doing a similar workout than we did last week. Obviously there are going to be some different exercises, but same formatting. So again, I'm in the kitchen now, so hopefully the acoustics are a little bit better. I have more things behind me that my voice will bounce off of. You have your water bottle and maybe a towel ready to go. We'll go ahead and jump into this. We're going to go ahead and get started with a little bit of a warm-up. The warm-up is going to be slightly shorter than it was last week because we want to dig right into the exercises, so the actual workout. All right, so starting off, we're going to go ahead and, we did this last week, we're going to go ahead and start it again. Your arms are going to be out to the side. You're going to be touching, alternating sides, touching your right hand to your left foot and your left hand to your right foot. We're only going to do 10. We did it for 30 seconds last week. So we're going to go ahead and start off. 1, 2, all the way to 10. You can go ahead and count at home. 6, 9, 10. Just to reiterate, we want to make sure that everything we do, we're trying to do the right shape, the right body position. We're taking our time to do the exercise correctly. We're not worried about speed. We're just worried about making sure that everything is done in the manner that it's supposed to be, okay? So the next one is going to be big arm circles forward. So we're going to take giant arm circles. We're tracing those big circles forward. And we're just doing 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do my best to stay in frame again, but if I walk back and forth, that's just me trying to be more animated. Big arm circles backwards. Again, 10. Really working on that range of motion. If any limitations, feel free to use any type of variation to the exercise as you can. We're going to go through some, maybe tone it down a little bit on some of the exercises. We're going to go crisscross, sorry. Right arm in front of the left, left in front of the right. We're going to go 20, counting both, 10 if you only count one.
And Christian's here. Hi, Christian.
Nice and wide, making sure you're getting a big stretch through the chest when you're doing those. If you're catching up, that's fine. Go ahead and catch up with the warm-up. If I'm moving too fast, let me know. I should be nice and slow right now. The next one, you're going to be twisting at the waist. So You're leaving your arms out to the side. You can bring your arms into your chest or hands on your waist. That's fine. Keeping our legs straight. Our toes should be slightly pointed forward or slightly out to the side rather. And then we're twisting at the waist. Going 10 again. Make sure you keep your stomach and your tummy, belly button pulled all the way into your spine so your tummy's nice and tight. Twisting at the waist. We're just making sure we get a nice warm up through the lower back. One of the exercises today, we'll be using a lot of back muscles. Again, you don't need any equipment for this. And I already lost count, so we'll just call that 9 and 10. All right, next one is going to be releve. We're going to go feet together, arms up over your head, keeping your tummy tight and your behind tight. And we're just going to go 15, going 1. Try to push down through your big toe, making sure that your ankles and your heels stay together. If you don't use your big toe, your heels are going to separate. Okay, you're getting a lot of your ankles are going to end up rolling out. So we want to use the whole foot to maintain the shape. That's 10. We got 5 more. 2, 1. All right, we're going to roll out our wrists. Okay, make sure your wrists are nice and warmed up. First exercise we're doing is going to be kind of ballistic. We're going to be jumping, so we're not going to be using our wrists or our upper body as much. All right, and then again, we're just going to shake it out a little bit. Here's some pops over here. That's getting a little old, I guess. Feel free to take a water break whenever you need to. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. First exercise is going to be, we did lunges last week, so again, we're making sure that we keep the same form that we did last week. Our upper body and hips are going to be stacked over our knee. Our knee doesn't necessarily have to go all the way down to the ground. If we get in that little bit deeper lunge, I want to make sure my front knee is behind my foot. All right, I'm not letting my knee slide forward. My front knee is behind my foot. Basically, my knee and my ankle are stacked right on top of each other. All right. So if my right knee, or whatever side this is showing on film, is down, that means my opposite arm is going to be up. From here, I'm going to drive my knee forward, okay, and step up and jump. All right. So it should look like this. Sorry, I said the wrong arm. So my left leg is forward, my right arm should be up. All right. So when my right leg comes forward, my left arm is going to come up here. All right, when we hit the top, we're going to actually add a little hop. Okay, and we're going to be doing 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I'm going to try to do these with you as much as possible without talking. All right, here we go. Starting again, opposite arm, opposite leg. So whatever leg's in the front, that the opposite arm is in the front. So 20 seconds starting now. Ready? Begin. 6, 7, and we're not necessarily going for a number here. We're just trying to go for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so we did this leg, which is my left. The next one we're going to do the opposite leg. So I'm going to switch. You can stay in the same, facing the same direction. I'm going to switch, and that way you guys know which side we're on. All right. So basically, you're only doing each leg twice, even though we're going through 4 sets on this. Deep breaths. All right. Ready? Begin. Driving your knee up in front of you. All right. Making sure, again, going for that good form. Knee over toe. Excuse me, knee over ankle. Sorry for misspeaking right now. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Switching sides again. Some of you guys are doing these in your workouts at the gym. You might be moving a little bit too fast through them. Really focusing on good shapes and good form, keeping your tummy tight throughout the whole time, making sure that you're dropping into a nice lunge position with your chest up, okay? So we'll be starting in 3, 2, 1, driving knee up. Okay. A good way to maintain good shape and form is to keep your eyes forward. Okay. And every time you step back, think about pulling your shoulders back and squeezing your glute. Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. One more side. Hope you guys are sticking with this. This is good. First exercise to get your heart rate up a little bit. The next ones are going to slow it back down. They'll be a little bit more strength based. So get a sip of water right before we start on the next one.
And sorry if there are some connection issues. Just remember this is going to be saved to Facebook and then also up on YouTube.
Yeah, if you're exercising with us, I apologize if there's anything going on. We're going to go ahead and start, and I'll finish my statement. Up. Yeah, I apologize if there's any connection issues. All right. Make me look better. I've been fumbling around with my words. So, and again, keeping that back step, tight tummy, tight glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 1 minute rest. While we're resting, I'm going to demonstrate the next exercise, okay? Again, the goal is to not get as many as we can. We're getting the right shapes and body positions. I'm going to turn my mat here. You don't need one. All right, so we're going to start in a push-up, okay? Make sure your body's in alignment. Shoulders over wrist. You're going to go down all the way to the ground. Tummy's going to touch the ground. Arms are going to come out in front. Feet are extended. Hold, arch. 1, 2. Hands slide back down. Toes tuck underneath. Push back up. That's 1. You'll continue doing this for the 20 seconds. Take this time right now again to catch your breath. And get a sip of water. Hope everybody's doing all right out there. I know this is getting kind of crazy. Just gotta breathe through it, and we're all gonna make it together. All right, get yourself in that good shape. We're going up in 2 seconds. All right, pressing down, reaching out, extend. 1, 2, hands back in, press up. Do these on your own, okay? I'm just gonna be doing them nice and slow so I can get that nice shape. Okay, nice shapes and form. Up, 1, 2, down, push. Okay, if you need to go on your knees for the push-up, that's fine. All right, 3, 2, 1. I'll show the knee version while we're on the break here. All right, so we're not up here on our hands and feet. We can be on our knees, making sure our body's still in the right alignment, going down. We're still gonna get that nice arch position, okay? Try to go for we're not really doing that many push-ups, so try to make sure that we're going for a good push-up. Starting, begin, down, out, up, 1, 2, in, push, down, out, up, 1, 2, in, push, okay? Again on the knee, down, out, up, 1, 2, in, knees stay in contact. Okay, down, out, up, 1, 2, in. All right, rest. I'm gonna try to do a better job of giving you guys a good countdown, but I am sideways today, so I'm not watching my timer. I apologize. You're just gonna get that extra exercise though, right? Make you stronger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push, out, up, down, out, up, down, out, up, push, down, out, up, push, 2, and rest. All right, I'm gonna turn my mat a little bit so I can see my timer better. How's everybody doing? I'm trying to catch my breath while I'm talking here. How many people we have? About 5 or 6. That's awesome. All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes tucked under. Down, out, arch, 2, in, push, down, out, arch, 2, in, push, okay? Trying to make sure on that push-up you're keeping your tummy tucked under, don't let your hips sag. Down, out, up, in, push. Last one. Good job, guys. Push-ups are done now. Moving on to the third, we're gonna take that minute rest. Sorry to check. Okay, so I am going to explain this one because this is going to give you, the exercise we're doing is challenging, but if you find it not challenging enough, I'll give you the modification, but the modification is going to be harder. So we're going to be in a tabletop position. Don't want to be in a cat, okay? So our back is nice and flat. Hips and knees are underneath. All right, shoulders are stacked over our palms. You're going to take the opposite arm and opposite leg. So my right leg is going to extend along with my left arm. All right, I'm going to take my left elbow to my right knee and tuck under, okay? And this time, it's okay to pike over a little bit and to round your shoulders. We're going to extend all the way back out, hand back down, knee back down. Form check, okay? Making sure I don't have that arch in my back. And then the opposite, right arm, left leg. Elbow to knee, extend back out, form check. Okay, and we're gonna continue that alternating sides for 20 seconds. The modification for this to make this harder, okay, is gonna be in the plank. Okay, push-up position, plank position. Make sure that your feet are nice and firmly tucked underneath you. Hands and shoulders, your shoulders are stacked over your palms. You're gonna reach out, tuck in, reach out, and back down. If you can't do the second reach out portion, you can go ahead and cut that out. Reach out, tuck in, back down, all right? That one's gonna be a lot more challenging, so you gotta really focus on keeping your core tight, all right? That's our minute. Go ahead and get into a good, nice tabletop position. Shoulders stacked over your wrists, your knees, and your hips in alignment. Okay, again, flatten your back out. And begin. 1 for 20. Out, knee to elbow, out, out, knee to elbow, out, knee to elbow, out. Back and forth. Three, 2, 1. Rest. 20 seconds here. Whew. I'm keeping my heart rate up. I don't know about you guys. I guess I'm getting out of shape.
He just ran 100 miles 2 weeks ago at one time, so.
That's nothing. You guys do a lot cooler things than that all the time. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Form check. All right, you can start whichever side you want to. I kind of get in the habit of starting with the same side. You guys want to form check? You can always do this next to your phone or next to a mirror. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Some of these exercises might be a little bit easier than last week, but that's fine. We're still working muscles that you probably haven't worked in a while unless you're working out on a regular basis. Really want to make sure that you guys are staying flexible. And some of these exercises that we're doing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Some of these exercises that we're doing are just basically going to give you a little bit of a form check for when we do come back to the gym. You're going to remember more of your shapes. Your body shapes. When I say shapes, I'm talking about like your arches and your hollows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to remember your shapes, but you're also going to have a good foundation so you won't have lost all your skills. I know you still might be a little scared to do some of the stuff, but that's what we're there for. All the coaches at the gym. We all care about you guys. All right, 5 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna start with the other this time. Go right to left. Okay, so again, it's out, in, out. Out, reach out as far as you can. Try to make as big of a line as you can. In, opposite crunch, out. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, the next exercise might be a little foreign to some people. You might not have done it before. Some of the cheerleaders may have, but that's fine. Everybody can work on getting their hips a little bit stronger. I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit. So we're going to be in a straddle, all right? Ideally, your toes are going to be pointed. I have a hard time pointing in these shoes. But we're going to face our leg like we're stretching. I'm going to put my outside, the opposite hand in between my legs, and the same side hand on the outside. So again, this is my right. So I'm going to put my right hand on the outside, my left hand on the inside. Pointing my toe, I'm going to lift and circle backwards. We're going to go 10 circles. Then we're going to switch sides. Okay, you can adjust if you need to. 10 circles backwards. 20 seconds rest. All right. You're definitely going to feel these in the front of your leg. All right. In order to lift your foot up off the ground, you have to try to squeeze the front of your thigh. You can lean back just a little bit if you need to, but the proper form is going to be trying to keep your shoulders and your chest upright. So we're lifting the toes up, rotating it back. You can count on your own. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you get a cramp in the front of your leg, that's fine. Work with us. You can pick a number that works for you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you can only do 5, that's fine. Do 5 on both sides. If you can only do 7, that's fine. 3, that's fine. The goal for this is 10. We're going for 10. 20 seconds rest. 10, 10. So that's 20 total. 20 seconds to rest. Again, doing 4 sets of this, so we've got 3 left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. I'm gonna be getting cramps here in a minute. I'm a prime example that if you've done these exercises before, they seemed easy, and that's why I put them in my workout, but I haven't done them in a while. That's why they're challenging to me. And so as you can see, last week and this week, I am sweating here, so I'm working hard. And hopefully you're working hard at home as well. We got 5 seconds before we go for set number 3. And begin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. You're doing these at home again. Remember, you pick a number that you think is fair for you. Trying to keep that right shape and the right form. Trying to keep both of your toes pointed. All right, both of your feet pointed anyway. If you're wearing shoes, they're going to restrict you a little bit. We're resting for 20 seconds now. If you're not wearing shoes, really work on that toe point.
And I missed a couple comments. Hi to Fiona and Ariana. Or Ariana, sorry if I mispronounced it.
All right, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. On this, if your toes are pointing backward, that is even better. This is going to give you a better straddle jump, a better toe touch, whatever you want to call it. It's going to give you stronger hips that are going to help lift your leg up. All right, this will even help a bunch of you gymnasts on your beam or on your floor routine, the more the dance portion where you're doing your leaps. 8, 9, 10. Shake your legs out. We get a minute rest here. The next exercise is going to be only one core movement. All right, so this is going to fall outside of the Tabata. So we are going to have a full Actually, there's only one set total, so we're gonna have a whole minute before we even start on this, and I'll go over it with you. It's pretty easy to explain. It might not be as easy to do, especially after working the front of your legs out, your quads out as much as we did just then. All right, we still have a few seconds, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain. We're gonna lift our legs up. Our legs are gonna be straight up in the air, all right? The first portion of this is going to be, arms are gonna be down, or excuse me, right in front of you, all right? So we're gonna do 15, and I'll show you, all right? So first one's gonna go 1, and then you're gonna reach up. So you're gonna keep your arms at shoulder height. You're gonna reach up and touch your ankles. So we went, from here we went knee, ankle, and then our arms are gonna come overhead. We're gonna fold in half and touch our toes. So that's 1. We're gonna do 15 of those. So arms come back down here, knees, ankles are gonna go next, right at shoulder height. Arms come overhead, toes. So we're changing a little bit of the arm position, which is gonna give us a little bit of a different area of the abs, the core, the front of the rectus abdominis that we're gonna be working, okay? These are gonna be more of your show muscles than your form muscles, okay? So anybody wants a little tighter tummy, these are good for you. All right, we're gonna go ahead
Hi,
and
Maddie.
start. Okay, again, remember, basically, you're just curling up real small here. So you're gonna go knee, ankle, toe for 1, knee, ankle, toe for 2. You can go ahead and go on your own. The biggest difference, and these might look the same, the biggest difference between this one and this one is just making sure your shoulders come back down to touch. Okay, shoulders come back down to touch, up to ankle, and then this one might be the harder one, all the way folded in half. So that's 3 for me. Maybe you guys are a little bit ahead. That's good. 5, already getting hard. That's 7, almost halfway. Breathe through this. It's okay to take a rest if you need to. If you feel like you're getting tight, you can rest your legs down. If you feel like you're getting too tight, you can flip over. Give yourself a quick little stretch, okay? Try to press your hips down to the ground while you're doing this stretch. Get back in it, all right? Feet all the way up, knees, ankles, toes. Oh, I did the toes one wrong. Knees, ankle, toes. I got 5 left, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock them out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, goodness. All right, next is just gonna be a quick stretch and we're gonna go ahead and finish up. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into that. All right, so if you remember the stretches from last week, we're just gonna cut the straddle. We're gonna do a butterfly instead, and we're gonna add a couple arm stretches. So butterfly, feet together. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and grab your feet or your ankles and lean forward. We're gonna do a couple. We don't normally do this portion in gymnastics, or excuse me, in tumbling class, but we're gonna go ahead and let you do a little flap here. Flap your butterfly wings. Go ahead and take deep breaths now, catch your breath. Hopefully you guys build up a little bit of a sweat. All right, so I'm gonna do my right leg. We're gonna go into the lunge. And this lunge, try to make sure that you're pushing your hip forward. Okay, again, we can take our hands on top of our knee to press our chest back up. Holding the stretch, you can drop your toes behind. Slowing our breathing down. Deep breaths, leaning back. Okay, toes up. And we're gonna be holding these about 10 seconds, but again, I'm not gonna count, because I just want you to be able to relax. It'd be fun to get these with some music on, but with Facebook, and we're gonna go into a split, with Facebook and YouTube, with licensing, we play music, we might not have audio, so you want to be able to hear me. Alright, and again, I'm going to change positions, change sides so you know which side I'm on. I'm going to be on my left now, you don't have to change. Press up. So this being the second week, be definitely critical of what I did. If you guys want more of one type of exercise, or if you just think that I'm doing a great job, you can leave a comment in the bottom. We are considering trying to change up what we do based off of the coaches as well. So if anybody wants to see more cheerleading oriented or geared toward cheerleading, go ahead and slide into your split. We have a coach that is willing to do that, give you some exercises to do. If you like what I'm doing, that's fine. I can keep doing that. I do have quite a few other exercises that I've been playing around with, coming out of your left split and we're going into the middle. So I have enough material though that we can definitely do this for a couple more weeks. Hopefully that's as long as we're in this. There's a few more weeks. All right, coming out of your middle in a nice crisscross applesauce position or half lotus. Okay, take your arm, you're gonna reach it across your chest. Basically, you point the other direction. You're gonna grab that arm and hug it to you. I'm gonna hold that. Again, even when we're doing these stretches, we need to focus on good posture. So we want to keep our chest up, our back's nice and flat. And we're going to switch, okay? So big, nice, wide, point the other direction. And hug that arm into you, okay? If anybody watched the video on playback, let me know how it went. I did watch it a few times. And I thought the audio was fine on it. If you had a problem with it, let me know. All right, take your right arm, pat yourself on the back. You're gonna grab that elbow and try to, as much as possible, pull that down. I'm trying to keep my chest up while I'm doing this. I am a little limited with my shoulder range of motion or flexibility, but I'm trying. Taking those deep breaths. All right, switch. You're gonna take your opposite side, pat yourself on the back. Grab that elbow, pull it down. All right, guys, give yourself a round of applause. It's okay to be happy about what you did, and it's okay to be proud that you're exercising, you're out here. All right, hopefully, again, you guys are having a good time. Leave comments in the bottom. If your parents worked out with you last time, you know, let us know. Let us know what you guys are doing. Also remember that you have the opportunity to take some photographs and what's the hashtag? Or you just have to share them to...
Yeah, just put them in the post that's pinned to the top of the Facebook page, and you can win up to $68 value of free tuition. I just saw a comment that was left last week that photos were not allowed to be shared in the comment section, so I may need to look into the security settings on that, but yeah, we'll get that figured out.
And for those on YouTube, just leave us a comment and we'll figure out a way. Maybe you guys could email it to us. And so we'll figure out a way so we make it fair. We understand not everybody has Facebook. But again, thank you guys for joining us. Feel free to share this. I shared it a few times last week. I know a couple other people did. Please feel free to share this. Invite your friends to come on. They don't have to necessarily go to the gym to join in on these exercises. They can have fun too. And then definitely, you know, maybe challenge your friends too. That'll be fun.
And if you're looking for this on YouTube, the YouTube channel is Hurricane Gymnastics.
All right. Hopefully you had a good time. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.